sure we're all good. Let me pull up chat so that you guys can read chat along with me. There we go. Beautiful. It's a little large. Let me reduce that in size just a little bit. Beautiful. All right. Now I need to adjust this 1 second. Mic is on. Good. Y'all can hear the PS5 audio okay? Hope you are all doing well. Hope you're having a great day. Welcome one and all. By the way, you guys, if you want to get free Twitch drops, please head over to my Twitch channel and watch there. You will get drops for every hour you watch me playing. Unfortunately, we won't be on very, very long because I'm tired. Had a very busy day. Putting out a few fires, making a video, as y'all saw. I just want to kind of spend the evening, you know, chilling. Maybe write a little bit. But also, my setup's a little bit new. I have to be a little closer to the TV now because what I normally do is I plug my headphones into my microphone here because there's a little audio jack. But the audio jack is busted, so I'll only get audio out of one ear. So what I've done is I've plugged it into the PC directly, which gives me full hearing, but the audio cord isn't very long, so if I lean back too far, this is as far as it'll reach. So I'm having to be a little bit creative with how I do it. So it's a little weird, but we're going to make it work. I'm supposed to get a cord extender by Saturday. So hopefully by Saturday things will be more normal. But anyway, let's get ready to get started. I must say I've been waiting for these P-key files for a while now. Yeah, man, I tell you what. All right, let's hop into For Honor. Because it is a For Honor stream, as it were. Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. My chat's over here. What's up, everybody? Hope you're all doing well. Hey, Nina. All right. I have so little room to maneuver. I can't even lean back. I can't even lean back this far. Because you can see how it's already stretching. All right, let's get in there. My new video was amazing. Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you. Because I know that the last two videos I released, the one on the summary of the Warriors Den and this one, have gotten the most views I've gotten on videos in a while, but at the same time, they've also gotten some blowback in a big way. Hello, Naoe and Yasuke. Good to see you. Not really. What are my orders? Dueling Warrior and Executioner and Medic. Alright. Well, I gotta do one more duel match, so let's go ahead and knock that out. Let's see if I can finally get what I'm aiming for. So I've been playing a lot of ranked duels, guys. I've been doing a lot of ranked duels because there are two color schemes I want to get for Warden. Two very specific color schemes I want to get for Warden. But I'm having so much trouble getting them because whether I win or lose, I keep getting stuff for other characters, not Warden. So I'm kind of like, oh! So there's just two color schemes. I'll even show you. Have a look. I'll show you what I'm trying to get. So I'm trying to make a new build for Warden here. And I've got the color schemes I want. I want either Warded Forest or Hushed Forest. Either one. But they're both gotten from ranked matches. So I've got to play ranked matches to get them. And I've been playing a lot of Warden to try to get there, but I'm just not getting there. Hey, Hannah. Sincerely, you're streaming For Honor today. Does that mean you won't do a For Honor Friday? No, I'll do one tomorrow, too. The reason I'm doing two in a row is because Twitch drops. I've got Twitch drops going on my Twitch channel, so if you want some free drops for watching, go to my Twitch channel. Although I doubt many will go, because there's so many better streamers out there. All right. Waiting for that. He was waiting for that. But yeah, if y'all want some free Twitch drops, head over to Twitch. Head over to Twitch. Hurry. Get over there, and for every hour you watch me on Twitch, you will get a free scavenger crate. I can't bait him into a dodge attack. All right. Got him. Victory. Nonsense. I love Havoc and Wexra, but you're definitely the only For Honor YouTuber and streamer who covers the lore. That makes you amazing. I appreciate that. That means a lot. That means a lot. That means a lot. I miss talking to Havoc and Wexra. I really do. What's up, Eye Deeper? And as always, I wish you the best of luck with all your matches. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate that. Round 4. All right, here we go. I feel like I dodged that. All right, it's 2-2. It's anyone's game. What's my favorite book in the Chronicles of Narnia series? Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Is there any lore explanation on why the Centurions are with the Knights? I've never thought about it until it started messing with the new feats, and it popped in my mind. There is no good lore reason. They just kind of showed up. Oh well. Warden remains the weakest of the vanguards. I'm literally going to make a video at some point. I don't know when. I'm going to make a video at some point literally just laying out. Ubisoft, I don't understand why you want to continue to give buffs. Very unnecessary buffs, by the way, to... very unnecessary buffs to Kensei and Raider. But you just refuse to give any buffs to Warden. Like, he just sits here completely alone and forgotten. But we're just going to keep buffing Raider and Kensei, even though they do not need it. I'm going to turn down the volume on my end. It's a little loud. There we go. That fixed it. All right. Did I get what I wanted? No. No, I did not. So let's do it again. Hey, Lark. Howdy. Let's see. That was a good fight. Yeah, it was close. It was very close. By the way, how's everyone's weather been? We have been in the middle of a drought. Oh, great. Virtuosa. Okay. Hey, Bacon Pie. I just want to get the dang color scheme. Virtuosa. Get into your stance and just throw lights. The character. Raven, I assume you've seen or heard about the wildfires in Florida? I don't know much about it, no. I don't know a whole lot about it. You just noticed the chat overlay on screen? Yeah, I added that. Did my screen literally freeze again? Hold on. All right, here we go. Go into stance, press light. That's all Virtuosa is. Go into stance, press light. That's all Virtuosa is. Virtuosa has no business having hyper armor at all. She is my most hated character as it stands. Drain that stam. Fuck Virtuosas. For a game that wanted to move away from reaction-based gameplay, they sure made a character who is impossible to react to. Fuck Virtuosa. They knew that she'd get clobbered without hyper armor. No. She doesn't need hyper armor. She effing doesn't need hyper armor. What's hyper armor? Hyper armor is a quality of an attack certain characters have where they can throw their attack even if they suffer damage. So see, most of the time, if I try to throw an attack, but I get hit in the middle of it, my attack gets canceled and I take damage. Hyper armor means that I will still throw my attack even if I take damage. Only some characters have it, and only some of their moves have it. Virtuosa, a character with minimal armor, is meant to be fast and quick and nimble, has hyper armor on one of her wind-up heavies, making no effing sense. Like, why does that exist? Why does Virtuosa get that? And I've met Virtuosa's defenders, and they've never won a debate with me. Never. Because I always point out that Virtuosa's whole meta, her whole existence, goes against the entire reason for the game's meta. The developers have said many times, we want to create a read-based game where there's not a lot of staring contests, there's not a lot of reaction-based game, there is movement, there's constant engagement, but Virtuosa legitimately has a stance where she does not have to engage. She literally is a character who does not have to engage and gets rewarded for it. Oh, but you can guard break her. Yes, as long as she doesn't throw a light on movement. See, here's the thing. People always say, no, guard breaks aren't reactable. You may be right about that. But as long as she lays out the timing of her lights in just the right way, and as long as she waits for any subtle movement of the body and just throws a light, odds are good she'll stop the guard break. Is Virtuosa the easiest for new players to pick up and play? No, she's not easy for new players. She's very forgiving for bad players. Here's what I mean by that. If you're brand new to the game, you need a character who's going to be easy to pick up and understand, like Raider or Warden. They're very easy to pick up and understand. But Virtuosa is a complex character. She has a lot of stuff to her kit that you need to understand to make her work. The problem is, this stuff in her kit makes her incredibly oppressive and very annoying to fight. Who's the Warden in slot 9? That's the one I'm working on right now. And I want to get a unique color scheme for him, but that's why I'm playing ranked matches, to try to get them. If I don't get it after a few more tries, I'm just going to leave and we'll try again another day. Vanguards are the class for new players. For most new players, yes. And I think Raider's one of the easiest to pick up. And thanks to his recent patch updates, now he's just completely forgiving for new players. Good job. Now we're saying good fight? Okay, sure. The new Warden I'm making looks good. Well, I got to get that color scheme, but ranked matches don't want to give them to me. I was waiting for that. Thank you. Sometimes when I notice patterns, I can beat them a little bit easier. You play Hatun? Yeah, I play Hatun a lot. I like Hatun, but right now I'm trying to get something for Warden, so I'm playing a lot of Warden. Won that one. Were you playing her last night in Dom? Yeah, I think I might have been. Yeah, I think I might have been. I play so many matches in a day, it's hard to remember. But yeah, I think I was. Nope, still no color scheme. It's like the game just wants to give... Here's what should happen. If you're playing a character and that character still has rewards for playing ranked, you should get those first. Then once you've gotten all those, then you can start getting rewards for other ranks, you know, for other characters, you know what I mean? But right now, I've been playing Warden non-stop, and I still haven't gotten the color scheme, but I'm getting all this stuff for other things. Oh, great, Shaman. I hate fighting Shaman. I hate fighting Shaman. Alright. Let's see how we do. What do I think about losing Haymaker? Yeah, I'm glad it's gone. I am of the opinion that it was not needed. Good light parry. All the shamans lately. I have fought like 8 or 9 shamans in rank the last 2 days. What was Haymaker? Haymaker was the second feat that Centurion had. It basically allowed every bash you did to do 5 points of damage. And it's now gone. Centurion doesn't have it anymore. They replaced it. Alright. What I'm going to try doing from now on is fully charging my bashes against this one. Because she's just dodging on react. So I'm going to try fully charging my bashes this time. And of course, the thing I love most is, unlike some characters who get hyper armor with some of their bashes, Warden does not. See, look at this. He can be guard broken out of it at any point. And it's over. Yeah, Shaman's irritating. Shaman's an irritating one. And I hope that this is revealing how pitiful Warden is right now. Just how pitiful Warden is. Warden can't keep up with most of the characters. He just cannot. It's like, skill issue. You're exactly right. Now, that's the thing. If you say it's a skill issue, I would agree with you 100%. It is a skill issue. Want to know why? Because some characters in this game, yes, every character requires skill. But some characters have a kit that makes the skill all the more worthwhile. So, for example, Shaman. You can have a skilled Shaman versus a bad Shaman, but the kit is still strong either way. So if you have a weak Shaman, yeah, you're going to have a better time fighting them, but the skill, the kit still makes up for a lot of this bad skill. Warden, in order to make Warden viable, you need a lot of skill because his kit does not hold up. He does not have a lot of hyper armor to trade like people would say, oh, well, he's like Warlord. Warlord has access to a good bash, has access to hyper armor on all of his heavies, have access to an undodgeable zone and an undodgeable out of all guard heavy. Meanwhile, Warden can be guard broken out of any of their bash setups, is guard breakable after performing a bash at any tier. His bash is his only viable move, and his unblockables are incredibly reactable. Compare that to the other vanguards, not even the other characters, just the other vanguards. Thoughts on the skins? They look fine. They look like the characters. I just don't like Assassin's Creed Shadows, so I'm not all that excited for them. I wish I could light parry, because I'm just getting a lot of lights. How about Eivor then? I didn't like Valhalla either. I don't like the skins because I don't like the games they came from. How did he get his stamina back so quick? I feel like he got his stamina back incredibly quickly. Why do you not like Shadows? So many reasons. Pitiful game, slop open world. The way they treated history was just abysmal. Yasuke was made out to be something he wasn't. They disrespected Japanese culture and history in a huge way. Naoe is an annoying character. The English voice acting was terrible. Like that, right there. What Kensei just did, right there, he didn't need that. He did not need that. He does not need Tiandi's ability to do a dodge-crushing counter and get the unblockable for it. He didn't need that. Who thought that was a good idea? Who effing thought that was a good idea? Who thought giving Kensei that was a good idea? What was wrong with Yasuke? The way they made him. So Yasuke historically, we actually don't know a great deal about Yasuke historically. We know that he was mentioned in Japanese historical texts only once or twice, and he was mentioned as a slave of the Portuguese who Oda Nobunaga, who was a famous daimyo at the time, was interested in because he was black-skinned and had him follow him around to carry his stuff, basically treating him as sort of a servant or a slave. But people in recent years have tried to rewrite his history and his lore and his existence by saying not only was he a close friend of Nobunaga, he was made a samurai. He's the first black samurai, when there's absolutely no certifiable historical documentation that this was ever the case. And because of that, we cannot say for certain that he was a samurai. Assassin's Creed Shadows decided to not only make him a samurai, but made him fluent in Japanese not long after he got off the boat. Made Nobunaga glaze him up as some great hero. gave him better armor than even Nobunaga was wearing, gave him access to tons of different weapons after only a few months being a master of several Japanese fighting styles, even though most samurai trained for years, and then had him, well, granted, I should say, have the players have the option to have him have a romantic relationship with Oichi, who was Nobunaga's sister and considered one of the saints of Japan, one of the most beautiful, but also one of the most revered women of Japanese history. So you can have an affair with Oichi, an actual historical woman that the Japanese have a great deal of respect for. So, in other words, they took a historical figure who we know very little about, decided to glaze him up and have him have an affair with a historical woman that would never have had an affair with him. See what I mean? See what I mean? Virtuosa doesn't even have to engage. Just stand there. And didn't the same game made Yasuke was also interested with another man? Yeah, you can have Yasuke get with a man. Just look at this. I can't do any counterplay. I'm trying so hard to get in counterplay. Why'd you stop? Keep going. Victory. You could have feint bash into guard break. Sure, we'll try that this time. We'll try that this time. I will do some feint bashes into guard breaks. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Let's feint bash into guard break. All right, that worked. Good. Let's try that. Let's try that next time. Well, that didn't work. That didn't work. Round 5. Oh, that didn't work either. That didn't work either. That didn't work either. Wow, that didn't work either. Oh well, I guess that didn't work. Now she knows you're feigning to guard break, so she's pressing buttons. Oh my. Adapt to her adapt. Yes, yes, I'm sure. It's not like she doesn't need to be fucking trashed. This is a character that needs to be thrown in the trash can and not let out again. The fact that she can exist is a problem. Why am I going up against diamond players? Are y'all seeing these ranks right now? Adapt to her adapt. Yeah, that's not exactly an easy thing to do. Especially when Virtuosa has the power to change the direction of her attacks at a whim. Can dodge attack in several different directions. See, here's the thing. If she had a smaller kit and I could tell what she was going to do each time, like, for example, if she couldn't change the direction of her attacks mid-attack, that'd be one thing. I could say, she's probably going to attack from the left side. No, she's actually going to change that direction to the right now. Well, you know what I could do is I could trade with her here because she's going to throw a top attack. No, she's going to change it to the left, and that's going to have hyper armor. Well, you know what I could do is, since she's going to throw a heavy to try to parry me, I could try to bait that by just canceling and then dodging. No, she's going to throw a light from the other direction. She gave lots of parry attempts. Yeah, all those lights were very parryable. You're right. Look, I just don't like fighting Virtuosa because they are so effing annoying. And keep in mind, guys, I'm not good at this game, so be aware that sometimes y'all see things I just don't see. Read-based game. No, it's there are some characters that are born for React. If you say you're not good and playing a weak character, I don't think a character should be trashed based on that. Well, I'm not the only one who trashes Virtuosa. Many people have said she's bad. Do you think I'm alone in that? She's one of the most game-wide accepted characters as overpowered. But I mean, we could put it to a vote. Okay, guys, in my chat, let's see. How many of you guys dislike Virtuosa? Let's get a read in chat. How many people here dislike Virtuosa? Like, leave me out of it. I'm not a good player, and I'm playing one of the weakest characters in the game right now, but leave me out of it. Who here dislikes Virtuosa? Let's see a show of hands. It's not just me trashing her, man. I'm looking at chat right now. There are a lot of people who are saying, yeah, she's annoying. She is very irritating. Yeah, even Tempest, who says he likes Virtuosa, admits she sucks to fight against. Sorry, bro. I mean, I hate it for you, but it's reality. She is a very much disliked character to fight against. Hey, Raven, how are you doing, my friend? And I played the throwback event, and I'm on the fence about Virtuosa. Being on the fence is all right. Yeah, you're right, Butler. The game is very subjective, but you're saying that I'm judging her while playing as a bad character, admitting I'm bad at the game. I'm asking other people for their opinion, and I am not alone in my opinion. So I'm sorry, bro. Yes, there can be people who like her. It doesn't mean she's not annoying. Reading for light parries. Did I not do a fully charged bash and he blocked the head? Okay. Saying she's annoying, saying she should be deleted are different things. I think I said both, but you were coming after me for that first one too. Butler, if you're just here to argue with me, like, I'm not in the mood, man. I said she was annoying, you argued. I said, out of anger, that she should be deleted, and you're still arguing. So, if you're upset with me for saying she should be deleted, fine, I'll retract that. She shouldn't be deleted.
Well, I mean, there's such a thing as hyperbole.
Yeah, hyperbole is a thing.
Frustrated and we're just like, dang, I want this person, I want this character to be deleted or something like that. It's very natural.
You hate Gladiator more than Virtuosa? That's a fair take. All I want to say is, Raymond, you do amazing content on YouTube. Keep up the great work. I appreciate it. I really do. God. Let me guess, I still didn't get what I wanted. We're just gonna go on a wild guess. Nope, still didn't get it. My God, game. Let's just see what all I got. I didn't have any problem with you saying she's annoying. Nah, facts not an evidence. You had been telling me from the start to just get good, I guess, and it's like saying like, well, just adapt to her adaptability. You're making defenses for her, and I'm trying to say it's not that simple, and you're wanting to argue about it. And now I'm saying, man, I just don't like her in the game. I feel she should be deleted, which I'm saying in hyperbole. And now you're saying, come on, you're playing a bad character, and you're complaining. I don't think you should be complaining. complaining about something, and complaining about something isn't the same as saying she's annoying either. But I just don't even... You know what? Not even in the mood for this. Not even in the mood for that discussion. Giving advice against her has nothing to do with her annoyance. Moving on. We're going to bury that right there, Butler. We're just going to bury that one right there. We're going to leave it alone. We're going to leave it alone. I'll just say you were offering advice and I misunderstood. I'll retract my argument about removing her from the game. Let's just move on. Did I get any hate on my Pragmata video? Not really hate, just some people arguing that both sides of the discussion are just weird and saying that they don't understand why people talk about parenthood and stuff like that in these videos. Yeah, but Butler, I said we're going to leave it alone. Butler, I said we're going to leave it alone. I said I'd retract what I said. I said you were giving me advice and I misunderstood it. Chill. You're the one now turning it into something bigger than it is. I said we're letting it go. If you keep it up, you're just leaving, okay? I was frustrated with the match. I admit that. I say things in the heat of the moment sometimes. And I apologize for that. But now you're being an asshole. Chill. Conqueror's playing well.
He's a tough customer.
Well, Conk's always been... There are a lot of characters in this game that I struggle against. Like, usually it's Virtuosas, Shugokis, Hitakiris. Conqueror's up there, too.
There's some conquerors that are practically can-uppers. They always know how to look it up.
How come his bash beats mine in that instance? We both went bash at the same time, but I charged mine up all the way. And his still won.
I ask myself that a lot.
Oh well.
Close.
These are still talking about it, dude. Everyone is saying to move on. Everyone is saying to move on. You're the one dragging it back up.
I'll tell you what, but if you can't focus on it, I'm gonna make sure.
Dude, okay, you know what? I'll do this. Guys, stop bringing it up. Stop bringing it up. You're only fueling his fire. Don't give him more fuel, okay? I said to move on. You guys move on, all right? This is getting ridiculous. If y'all keep this up, I'm closing stream, all right? I'm not going to put up with this. We're moving on. I enjoy Centurion's new feats a lot. Yeah, I like them too. Speaking of Centurion.
This one actually want to watch out. They're going to get vulgar.
No doubt. Personally, let's move on to chatting about new feats. We can talk about new feats. We can talk about a lot of stuff.
I can't talk about new feats. I'm afraid I'm not a podiatrist.
I like the new feats overall, like, honestly. I think that they're good changes. Like I said, we didn't need Haymaker.
They want to know which Warden that is you're playing right now.
Which Warden is this? Theodora the Crusader. Dodge attack? No. I thought that he'd go for the dodge attack. Man, I fell for that 3 times. Oh my god.
I've seen people fall for worse.
Oh, just shows I'm washed. Anyway. Asher Raven, do you have any recommendations on how to react to very slow-moving heavy attacks like Highlander Shugoki? No, because those are characters I struggle against too, if I'm being honest. What the? God, guys. I'm glad y'all like my YouTube videos because my gameplay is horse shit. Actually, believe it or not, in the last 3 days, I've gotten 4 comments on how bad my gameplay is. I actually had one guy who said, like, hey, not to be hateful or anything, I like the video, but God, you're bad. And I'm like, hey, not to be hateful, but brace yourself for hate. I'm going to be an asshole now.
Anytime's like, I don't mean to be insert whatever, but brace yourself for it.
There we go. I'm a little sad Shinobi's testing ground feats didn't make it live. We'll see. We'll see about that one. Gameplay don't matter. It's more the fact you're entertaining. I've heard that. I've heard that before. You know what? I'm going to say this unironically. I think genuinely that they should bring back the stamina punish on Warden. I think they should bring back the stamina punish on Warden's bashes just to give them something. Because I think it's really funny. Gladiator still has stamina punishes on his bashes. Centurion still has stamina punishes on his bashes. But Warden doesn't. Which I wouldn't mind, except Warden's bashes are half their kit. No, 3/4 of their kit.
I think the problem is, and you can correct me if you think I'm wrong on this, I think their idea is like Warden has to be the most vanilla of vanillas. And because they want Warden to be the most vanilla of vanillas, they're afraid to give him anything. but that comes in a product. It's like when everyone else is getting extra spice, his vanilla becomes blander and blander and blander. So,
I think there's some truth to that. The problem, I think the idea is they're scared to make him too OP. They're scared that if they give him like an undodgeable or crushing counters on all sides, people will say he's too OP now. The problem is we already have so many characters who can do that. Like, for example, you know Warden's the only character in the game who has crushing counters that can only do it from one direction? Every other character can do a crushing counter from a different direction that has crushing counters. Warden's the only one who specifically can only do it from one side. Only one.
I also think it's just from an aesthetics perspective, it's a little weird seeing a knight in almost full plate mail struggle to fight like a little dog, a dog person with a hatchet and a shiv. It's just kind of like there should be a bit more of a struggle, and I think assassins should also lose less health, but I am worse than garbage when it comes to the game because it just seems a little absurd to me.
No, I agree with you, Lark. I agree with you. It's silly to me too. If I'm being 100%, I genuinely do feel like Warden has just been shat on.
Yeah. Also, why did Berserker get more health?
They gave Berserker more health because his whole kit revolves around trading. He has a lot of hyper armor and can trade, so he needs the health to compensate. And before you say it, Lark, I agree. An assassin shouldn't have more health. The whole point of an assassin is they have low health, but make up for it by having things like deflex and bleed damage. So giving him more health defeats the purpose of him being an assassin.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to roll back that change.
He's the only one. Why is that? I don't know, honestly. I've said many times, give him crushing counters on all sides. I mean, we gave it to Warlord. We gave it to. So hold on. I gotta lock in. JJ's a hard matchup. Good fight. Ultramarines get more love as the vanilla boys? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but the difference is with Games Workshop, with their vanilla, they give them everything.
Yeah, literally, though.
Like, there's a joke with it's like they always get their equal, like, anytime something comes out, the Ultramarines get their equal attention cake.
Well, like, it's kind of like in the recent trailer for Dawn of War, which is famously about the Blood Ravens and fighting the Orcs. They had to slide in a blueberry. Someone even said that in the comments. In one of the top comments, why is there a blueberry in my tomato soup?
Yeah, because it's kind of weird because it's like the big advertisement was, hey, look, Lionel Johnson, the Dark Angels are going to be like the other chapter you work with here. And it's just kind of like, oh, by the way, blueberry.
See, look at this. That is stamina punish. Zhang Jun still has it. Warden had it taken away. And to me, that's stupid. Yeah. Warden should be one of the ones who kept it.
But while we're on the subject that you were talking about with the Ultramarines, I actually saw a comment, Raven, you remember the Warhammer musical thing on April Fool's?
What was that?
You remember the Warhammer musical on April Fool's?
Yes, I remember.
There was a comment underneath that says, I know this is an April Fool's joke, not because of when it was posted, but because if it was real, the Space Marines would have been Smurfs.
Correct. I didn't block that because Hey guys, it's 2:20 for me. Gotta go. All right, Nina, have a good one.
Take care now.
I feel Warden is so slept on. It's sad that he has been forgotten in time, even though he's the poster boy. Yeah, that's what we've been talking about. Warden is the weakest Vanguard and one of the weakest characters in game. And I know that there are people out there who go like, no, I play him well. I enjoy him. I'm like, yes, there are always going to be people who can make him work because they have the skill. Like, take Havoc. He is one of the gods of Warden, but he's also great at every character.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, too. It's just like, well, I'm good at it. It's like, well, yeah, if you're good at if you're good at the bare-run basics, like, if you can light parry perfectly, if you're always good at the counter guard break and all that, then you're obviously going to be good at whatever character you play because you're so good at the basics.
Exactly.
But that's the problem. Warden is just basics. There's no flavor. There's no extra addition to the kick. His only thing he has going for him realistically is his shoulder.
Yeah.
The default knight, his main thing isn't his swordmanship skill. It's the fact that he has a football tackle.
That's one of the reasons why after Havoc got to rep 90 before they opened up 100, he said that he was just going to stop playing Warden. He was going to retire from Warden because he's just not worth continuing to play. And let me guess, still no reward? Yeah, Jesus Christ. I'm never going to get it, am I? I think the Armageddon box set could have been better if they removed Blood Angels and added Black Templars instead. I don't know.
I think the biggest problem with Armageddon right now is what they did to the Steel Legion.
Even Havoc admitted he doesn't like playing Warden as much as he used to because of how basic he is. Exactly! Exactly! He's just so annoying to play because he should be golden. This dude should be so awesome. And yet, he's so boring. In Dead by Daylight terms, Warden is like Trapper. Yeah!
I don't even think that's fair because I think you can get more utility out of Trapper in that comparison.
He should have been good. Who's Spooky Wizard's main? Highlander. Spooky Wizard main's Highlander. Very good at him, too.
He likes the heavy.
Yeah. Do you think the devs actually take player feedback into account, or do they just experiment with what they want? The devs take a lot of things into account. They take player feedback into account. They look on Reddit. They also listen to us content creators.
Unfortunately, we don't see all the data that they see too. So.
This is true.
And also, they got several people in police. Have we been here before? I think we've been here before.
Raven DVD is hinting at doing a Darkest Dungeon collaboration. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't play much Darkest Dungeon, so I don't have any opinions on it one way or the other. They also said that they were going to do another Attack on Titan collab, which, again, I don't really care about.
How was that?
Round 3.
All right.
Ooh, shut out.
Let's send him to God, boys.
Verify the sweat activity.
Victory.
Is there a title for someone who has more than one most played character? I just said that they have multiple mains, honestly. July 9, Black Flag Remastered happens, or that's the email I got from Ubisoft. Yeah, that's what I heard. I saw the trailer for it. Looks interesting. Since Black Flag is one of the Assassin's Creed titles I actually like, I'll probably look into that. One thing. Oh, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with ranked right now. I'm done with ranked for a little while. I'm done. Just god dang. I have been playing ranked nonstop, and it has just been shafting me. It really has. Let's see what all I got, though. Let's see what all I got from ranked. Did I get the color scheme I wanted for Warden? No. But what else did I get? Some weapon pieces. Ooh. Y'all saw how many, let me show y'all what I got. Okay, I'm going to show y'all this. This is hilarious. After all the matches I played with Warden, I now have all of the ornaments for ranked. I have only one embossing left to get from ranked. I've gotten all of the symbols and all of the paint patterns. But the color schemes, I have 3 left. And I still can't get them. I've been playing nonstop, but what am I getting? Look at all these yellow marks. That means that they're the ones who've been getting things from my ranked matches. I can't get what I want for Warden. I have to suffer to try to get what I want for Warden. But these bozos get everything. What do you think about AC Rogue? Not really my thing. Just play Assassin's Creed Black Flag. It's better.
Rogue is good gameplay, excellent gameplay in my opinion. It's just the
story's dumb. Story's dumb.
Yeah, it's just the assassins for whatever reason just go completely bonkers.
And I'm not even going to say the Black Flag story is amazing, but yeah, it's better than Rogue.
I will say it's the best French and Indian war game I've ever played.
Oh, for sure.
And we also have to give Shay this. He do be driven.
This is fair.
Though his crash out with Achilles is always just kind of makes me giggle.
Giggle.
Like, for 6 weeks, you were just seething on that boat.
I just love how the crash out is so dumb. It's
you made me slaughter innocents.
You don't think after 6 weeks on a boat he would have calmed down a little?
It would have been one thing if he came down and he's like, dude, we can't go after those things. They destabilize and cause earthquakes. And Achilles like, no, you're going after another one. You must have effed up somehow. And then he'd go like, no, we can't do that. Then his betrayal would have made more sense. But no, he just goes in and immediately starts hurling accusations. And Achilles is like, what the frick are you talking about?
And then immediately after just runs away and betrays the assassins entirely. Just like, not even think about it. Not even take time to kind of contemplate that. Just, nah, I'm out, fam. Screw you guys that I've spent most of my life with. I'm out.
I think all they had to do was just go like, the assassins are supporting the French. I can't. I'm out. That I would have been okay.
Well, Lark, I've had my fill of ranked for now. You want to hop on with me?
I'm on.
All right, I'll invite you, man. We're going to play some bots. We're just going to do some bots because I just feel the need to chill.
Chill out, man.
Yeah, you and I are just going to do some bots together.
Far out. Whoa.
How about Origins? Origins was fine, but they did a lot of dumb shit too.
Yeah, Tempest is right. They slipped on the banana peel at the end.
Yep.
It was just like, what?
All right, Bacon Pie, take care. Regular mode's a better loot distribution. I agree with you, but they don't give you the ranked match rewards that you need. That's the issue. All right, let's go ahead and try out Centurion's new stuff. I'm going to try out Centurion's new feats. Raven, could I join up again? Nah, I'm just playing with my brother against bots tonight. Because I'm not going to be on much longer. It's 8:30. We're probably going to close at about 9:30, something like that. Like, I just want to chill right now. Legitimately, I just want to chill right now because I am so washed with these ranked matches. Yeah, I like the way I designed this. I actually designed this for Havoc, believe it or not. I don't know if he liked it, though, because it was supposed to be, like, a take on his Warden if the Warden started as a Centurion.
Hey, guys, it's like Season 2 of For Honor right here. Shadow and Might, anyone?
Yeah!
Might. I remember when it came out and then the Samurai won that season, and there was like a comic of Warren going, "How? We got Punchy McKick face."
And most of it's because Shinobi was so busted at that point.
Oh crap, we gotta get kidding. And a Berserker. I'm feeling the extra health over here.
I'll be there in a second. I gotta remind this Jurin who the true rulers of the world are, and it ain't China.
China?
And now Shinobi wants to play. Berserker, I will deal with you in due course. Oh good, I got my new thing. Dang it! Jurin, I was gonna test something, you ruined it. I was gonna test out the feat and you ruined it. Suffering with Warden has put him through a lot. Dude, you have no idea. I want to love Warden. Warden is my main, and he was my main for such a long time, and I loved Warden. But he's so boring. He has nothing to his kit, and For Honor seems to have no desire to fix him. People who say Warlord is boring, Warlord has more stuff in his kit than Warden. At least Warlord has undodgeables and crushing counters from all directions. That feat is so busted. I'm not even kidding. But I love it. I love it. Anyway. Yeah, Warlord has so much more in his kit than Warden does. Like, anyone who says Warlord is boring, I'll say Warden is more boring.
The only one Warden wins in that scenario is on Drip Factor.
Oh yeah, I've got a medic order, by the way.
Oh, you should have told me. There were a few people that died earlier. Oh, so there's one that's dropping. And you're right next to him, actually. Here, you take care of that, I'll take care of this. Oh, never mind, you got it.
Sorry, I was in the middle of that. And Shaman's up. I'm gonna go help out our Shaman and see. Wait, we've got 2 Shamans on our team besides us. Did we just decide to bring the attack dogs?
Who let the dogs out?
Who?
So what are we, dog catchers now? I am the Hound Man.
BAM! You're on the ground! And my second feat makes your attacks less useful. And die. Now I've got my third feat. Can't wait to use that now. With the third feat, when I throw my Punyo, it binds them, and if I kick them while they're bound, they fall. Oh, man, it's... Centurion's new feats make him so much more interesting. Okay, catch! Oh, that was seamless! Baby boy! We'll try Peacekeeper after this, because she got new feats, too. Wexra, what? Wexra's raiding? Holy crap!
Well, how about that?
How about that? Welcome, all you crazy raiders. I'm sorry I didn't notice sooner.
You're
Wow. Hey, everybody. Hope you had a good time with Wexra. Wexra, how you doing? How you doing, Wex? You can actually see my ugly mug on the screen now. I actually got a camera and everything. Oh, crap. So how do you enjoy the Peacekeeper changes, Wexra? How you enjoying those? I'm going to test those out after this fight. Oh, that sucked. Hold on. And he's down. Anyway, you like him a lot? Yeah. You been screaming pure joy. I saw your reaction short on YouTube. I saw that. Lark, hold on. Where you at, bro?
I'm near A.
You fighting?
Yeah, I was just killing a shinobi. How can I help you?
I was just testing the 4th feat.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I figured you'd be happy, Wexra. I know I'm happy about them too. They're pretty awesome. Well, welcome all you crazy folks from Wexra's stream. Hope you all are doing well. I'm not going to call you Pookie though. I don't do that. I'll call you distinguished lords and ladies. How about that? My distinguished lords and ladies of the Wexra chat. I appreciate y'all being here. We just got done playing a lot of ranked matches to try to get some stuff for Warden, and my brother wanted to play some games with me too, so we're playing against bots because he prefers bots more than playing against people, and that's totally fine.
Because I'm trash.
Well, I know, and you just don't play the game as often as I do, so...
This is also true.
This is also true. Get him, Lark. Get him, Lark. Hold on. No, no. I'm pulling back to C. I gotta heal.
Ah, dang it.
I'm sorry, Lark. Hell yeah. Glad to have y'all. Welcome to the ring. Yeah, glad to have so many of y'all. Just so many people. I don't think I've ever had over 100 viewers at one time before. That's pretty crazy.
Not in a regular stream, no.
Not in a regular stream, no. Maybe in a Warriors Den stream, yes, but not on a regular stream. But so good to have so many of y'all. But we are just hanging out. Those of y'all who don't know me, I am known as the For Honor lore and history guy. Some of y'all may know me, some of y'all may not. That's fine either way.
Shinobi, I'm going to bury you. Get over here. Shaman?
Come on, Jurin.
Okay, the shaman needs to go back to obedience school.
Oh no, minions! Minions got me. It do be what it is sometimes. It do be what it is. But anyway, yeah, I've been trying out the Centurion feat changes. They are pretty sweet. I need to try out the Peacekeeper, so she will be next. Alright, let's rock. Let's rock and roll, bro.
The Hitakiri is down.
You got Hito? Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Hitakiri is annoying. Actually, believe it or not, earlier today I was fighting a Hitakiri in ranked, and they were just so difficult.
Did they swing the heavy?
They did.
That's why I play them.
He fears the wrath of Rome!
To be fair, everyone should.
Yes! Ah, it's cathartic. That's nice. I like that. I like that. That felt good. That felt good. Alright, last one's the Jurin. Oh no. Hold on. Shields up. Yeah! Slam him, bro! Yes! Bro got the win. Bro, what rep is your Jurin? He's still only level 9. We might rep him up tonight if you keep doing like that.
Because right now I have a Vanguard order, so I was completing a like 3 Dominion order with him.
Nice.
So he'll get boosted.
All right, next match we got to do Peacekeeper because I got to test her feats out. I like how we just have 2 attack dogs on either side of us.
This one's Fluffy and that one's Scruffly.
Look, little Fluffy. No, Fluffy, do not do that on the carpet, Fluffy.
Also, like, she used to go back to obedience school because what happened was she was like, I picked up like Shinobi by the throat and was about to slam him, and she like ran right into me and like bumped it. I'm like, Really? Really? No kibble.
Go get kibble. All right, well, let me check this. Question, since Western Rome didn't have any legion... question, since it's Western Rome, didn't it have legions and centurions? Or do they lose or something? Don't know any of its history. Western Rome had legions and centurions. Eastern Rome...
they did, but they reformed over time.
Yeah, they were reformed. They weren't like the Western Romans. Did you want to hit go forward or?
Oh shoot, yeah.
I was wondering.
I was busy selecting orders, and then I heard that question.
Gotcha.
Because I like Rome. Rome's fun.
All right, let me switch to my new PK. We're gonna make sure she has all of her new feats. All right, let's test him. I'll need to show Wexra this new build sometime. I don't know if she's seen this PK because I love it. Honestly, I wanted to save up for some WGA kits so I can't start collecting Romans and Goths for some tabletop battles in that era. Oh, okay. Tempest, that's definitely my favorite era of history next to Mesoamerica. All right. Ship Shaman and Aramusha. Ship Shaman and Aramusha. That's an interesting pairing.
Not what I would have picked, but you know what? I'll allow it.
Whatever works. But anyway, man, I'm still so blown away by the raid. You know,
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I was raided, if I'm being honest, and by Wexra of all people. Come on.
I think it was like Lindisfarne 796. What was it?
I remember. There was no strength left in the world of men.
Dang Viking raids. You're a raider, legendary.
Don't do the dagger stab. Destroy it.
Nah.
Nah, fam. Imagine if you'd answer instead of just no, it's nah, fam. Oh shoot, I got a pirate.
They're gonna have a bot 3 Black Prior. We're in trouble. Ooh.
No, the bots know the Wexra tech. No.
Employee.
No way! I got just destroyed by this pirate. What makes it worse is she looks like one of the Saja boys.
Why would you say something so controversial and yet so cool?
Am I wrong?
Your Honor, I plead the 5th.
Near the fall of the Western Empire, much if not most of it, wasn't even ethnically Roman anymore.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of the Italian, like, they were recruited for the periphery. In fact, the best Roman emperors in general started to come from Dalmatia.
Yeah. But it was still called Rome because, I mean, for one thing, that's just a baller name right there.
I mean, what are you going to call it? Ream? That's just dumb.
And then they were going to call it something silly like Byzantium. Actually, believe it or not, they never called it that.
Well, yeah. They're just like...
They still call themselves Rome.
Well, literally, it's like, the shame the Roman Empire fell. We shall call this the Holy Roman Empire. The Eastern Roman Empire. We're still around. It's like I can almost hear them. We still exist. Shut up, Byzantium. That's not my name. Yes, it is.
Got him. There we go. Raven, if you had to pick Darktide or AC Shadows, which one would you play? Darktide. All right, here we go. Testing. Boop. Nice. Yeah, it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. That's not bad.
What's the thing? Mosh pit indeed.
They'll die in a second. Whoop! We fly together, brother.
To where? Warden. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Good job. Fire. That's so useful, just having that crossbow to just throw. I did not see Wexra's stream, and I'm willing to bet she just abused that. I'm willing to bet money that was abused throughout her stream. Raven, I have a few cool hero ideas. Let's hear them. Let's see. Byzantine Empire was a term invented from the Renaissance, right? Correct.
How about that, yeah.
Don't you do it!
You captured Zone A.
No! Lark, save me!
I don't think I can.
Lost Zone C.
I like Trench Crusade for the lore.
Okay.
If you like it for the lore, that's fine.
Which lore specifically?
Which lore are we talking about? Fighting Borgia right now, and nobody told me he was that tough. Which game? AC Shadows or AC Brotherhood? Not AC, sorry. AC2 or AC Brotherhood, sorry, because those are the two games where you fight the Borgia.
Probably Brotherhood if I had to guess, because there's only one Borgia that in 2. Yeah, that's right, shank him. He deserves it.
No! Okay, he died. We're good. I'm going to C. Get him, Yorm! Get him, Yorm!
Yeah, Yorm is unironically good.
Get him, Yorm! Yeah! No! Bleed! Yes! Yes. Anyway, hey Samuel. A Samoan or Polynesian or Islander? I think that's a good idea. I've talked about that. Like a Maori warrior kind of thing. Oh, I still want to try this. Hold on. Nope! Oh, man. I thought he was still going to live, so I activated my third feat. Quick, find someone. No, it's fine. I need to find someone to get. Alright, we need to do damage against a bleeding opponent. Well, I mean, killing them should count, I guess. And fall. She truly is the bleed queen now, isn't she? Ooh, look at that! No, look at that drop. Nope! Oh my god! Pirate just threw all of her feats at me! I think that was 1, 2, and 3! She was making sure I went down. Are we getting an Outlander this year? No, we are getting a Samurai and a Knight this year. We are not getting an Outlander. A Samurai and a Knight. And I'm very much looking forward to the Knight. We have been long overdue for a Knight hero. Long overdue. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no! Yeah, boy! I will knight you. Instead of day you. My brother asked why not a Zulu warrior or someone like Vlad the Impaler in terms of armor. Actually, believe it or not, I've been doing a series called For Honor 2 concept drafts, where I've been basically laying out my idea for if there was a For Honor 2, what kind of game modes and events and heroes I would add. And Zulu and Maori have both come up, so... Yes! Alright, I need to find someone to test my 4th feat on. Here we go. Hold on. 4th feat, activate. Lark, I need to let you... You need to let me try to kill him.
Okay, have fun.
Yes! Let's go, and it did it! It reset the timer! I love it! Oh, that's so good! PK, you beautiful lady!
You captured Zone A.
Lawbringer, keep being my shield. Thank you, whoever did that. Help me! Yes! The bleed got him! What a way to end a PK game, having the bleed do the kill. That's the way to end a PK game.
That is how we do it downtown.
My history may be a bit rough, but which army did Vlad lead? Vlad was part of the Hungarian...
He was like vassalized to the king of Hungary.
He was vassalized to Hungary.
But he was the head of Wallachia, or modern day Romania.
Yeah, so he was head of Wallachia, modern day Romania. So they would have been his soldiers, but he was vassalized to Hungary, which worked alongside Poland for a while. So you could make that argument too. All right, I like both. We need to test some more characters. My favorite series of yours is the Heroes in History and Make Your Own Characters. Oh, thank you. I'm actually working on a legend right now. So that will be coming out soon. And as for Heroes in History, when the next hero comes out, you'll get a Heroes in History. All right, let's see. Who else needs to go since they got a change? I was really hoping Valkyrie would get a change, but they did not. You know, Hatun got their changes. Let's go Hatun. It wasn't much, but I enjoy Hatun as a character, so. Let's see. Aloha, Kingston. How are you? Let's see. Sorry for those of you who are new to my channel who are still watching. My chat is over here. What do you think of what type of samurai warrior could come? It's a good question. What kind of samurai warrior is coming next? I have a few guesses. Honestly, the issue isn't for me what kind of warrior, it's what kind of weapon. There are a few samurai weapons you could use. Like, I've speculated the Jute, which would be an interesting one. Tonfa. Sai knives, those are also an option. Nekokagi would be interesting. Hold on. Wall splat. Crap.
We thought bot 3 Aramushas were a good idea.
Get my stamina back. Ah, the light parry. No. Bot 3s, man. But yeah, I could see Tonfa, Jute, Nekokagi. Let's see, maybe. I guess you could do a Yari spear, but that's too similar to what Nobushi has. And what Sohei now has, since he has a Kamayari.
You captured Zone C.
You know the one thing I love about bots? They will feed revenge. Yeah, boy! Anyway. Alright, later, Burger. No nunchucks? I don't really think nunchucks would be a good weapon if I'm being honest. Nunchucks I just don't see as a viable weapon. Tessin fan would be nice to see. A Tessin fan would be interesting, but I think I'd see that first from the Wu Lin and the Samurai. Heal up. God, the zone. Are tonfas viable? A little bit more so than nunchucks, I would say. I saw some old ideas about a new knight hero. One had an executioner sword and a Savoyard helmet. The other was neat too. One with a large Talfir shield and a sword of some kind as well. I could see a knight, honestly, with a warhammer and a shield, like a paladin. And no, not like a hammer like what Yorm has. Like a long-handled hammer, short head, with a pike on one end and a solid hammer end on the other. Thank you, Lark.
You're welcome. Now, go take out that Aramusha. He's a piece of work.
Oh, God. I'm going to let you deal with him because I don't want to feed that revenge. And you just did, so good luck.
I'll find a way to live. I hope.
You'll find your way. I'm going to see because we got to turn that around. And our Ocelot ain't looking so good. Oh no. Got him. Anyway, like a pole hammer? Yeah, it sounds like a pole hammer, but maybe held in one hand, you know? A Lucerin hammer? Yes, a Lucerin hammer. I'm sorry, I forgot the term. I thought a tuna sword would be cool, but I realized it was similar to Zhan Hu. Yeah, I'd like a tuna sword. Just imagine a dude running around with a giant fish.
Yeah, we know what you mean. You're talking about like the thing.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I'm just being an asshole. I'm being a mook. As I'm wont to do.
Hiroshi, why do you deny my hug?
Why would you deny Raider his hug? He just wanted to love you.
Are you cheating on me with Shugoki?
Yep. I thought Trench Crusade was anti-Christian. It's definitely not accurate to Christianity.
I don't think they know what they want it to be, honestly.
Oh, crap. No!
Yeah, that Aramusha.
I almost had him. True missed opportunity given to Khatun or Armuj and Edward Kenway hero skin. Now, I'm not even kidding. I don't mind doing the Assassin's Creed event again. I just think that it was a poor idea to do the Shadows and Valhalla characters. I just don't think that was a good idea. You had so many other characters you could have gone to. Edward Kenway could have been a Khatun or Aramusha. Connor could have been a Shaman. That would have been kind of neat. You could have had... who am I thinking of? Altair as a Warden.
Altair as a Warden?
I mean, what else could you see him as?
I guess, honestly,
Maybe a Warmonger?
I suppose?
I'm not saying it's ideal. I'm just thinking of the best one. You could also do, oh, what's his name? The one from Unity. He could be a Virtuosa.
Yeah, Arno.
Good hit. They should have added Edward. Black Flag was peak. Yeah, and since they're updating, I can't see. Since they're updating, Black Flag, it would have been the perfect time. Get him, Aussie! Ocelot, stop! Yes! I was going to say, Aussie, stop standing there. Arno, yes, thank you, Arno. Altair is a lawbringer? Bro, Altair is a lawbringer.
That'd be freaking wild.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh no, you freaking don't.
That'd be sick. Adewale or Bayek as a Magi?
Your assistant's down and see his request.
I'm coming. I'm coming, brother.
Let's get into time, shall we?
Got him. Like, the Muslims have Donald Trump and his magical wall that I'm pretty sure the Heretic Legion's paid for. What?
He's referring to the Sultan of the Iron Wall. It makes no freaking sense. They just get just out of nowhere, the Muslims just suddenly band together and like, we have built a giant frack-off wall and it lasts for thousands of years. Like, the frick do you mean?
I just love how out of nowhere, and the Muslims have Trump in the magical wall.
He jokes, but he's accurate.
That is so funny. Oh, that made my night. That's gonna be if anyone ever writes a children's book about Trump and his magical wall.
The heretics are gonna pay.
Oh, I better pick you up. Hold on. Aussie, get up.
Gosh dang it. Sorry,
We're not out of this yet.
I hate Aramusha. So
I know, I hate him too.
Just I can slap from every direction.
It made your knight your Raven Knight. Aha! I see what you did there. All right, one down. I'm going to hold this spot. They're going to have to come to me. Oh, another one's down. Another one's down.
Go help them out at A.
Yeah. I'm going.
At the zone, we can come back. Oh, you got one coming to you.
Aramusha.
Oh my gosh. Damn it.
Did we just come back?
Yes, Ocelot for the win.
Baby boy! Baby boy, what a comeback! That's why I play Hatun, baby. That's why I play Hatun. Let's go. Hello, JD. We are doing very well tonight. We had a good couple of Dominion matches. Played some ranked, which didn't go very well, but that's okay. And we got raided by Wexra, so pretty good evening. How are we looking on time? Probably go for another 30 minutes, and then we will head out. You've seen the Black Flag resync trailer. So far, it looks like it's staying true to the original. Yeah, I'm pleased with it. It looked cool. It looked cool. All right, ready?
Yeah, just selecting a new order.
Let's see what maps we can get. Let's do Beachhead, because we've already done Harbor, and I don't like Forge. Okay, ready? All right, here we go. All right. Who next? Who next? So many characters got changes. Lark, you got a recommendation for me?
When is the last Shaolin.
It's been a bit since I did Shaolin. You want me to do Shaolin?
Yeah, do Shaolin.
All right, let's go Shaolin. Wait, so Christ and Allah both exist in TC?
Trickster said it's very weird because they literally took the Muslim faction and they like sugarcoated it to the nth degree. Like they have priestesses for whatever freaking reason, like not priestesses, prophetesses, and I'm like, did you switch to Zoroastrianism? What is this?
It kind of shows that they don't really know what they're talking about, honestly.
Oh, I think they know. I think they just are afraid.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I haven't touched Shaolin in a long time, so it's time to buckle up, Buttercup, and do some Shaolin.
I haven't played Kensei in a bit.
We got 2 Shinobi on our team. Why do we keep getting the double up assassins?
And why is there still a Black Prior on that team?
Now they've got a Jurin too, and a Highlander, and a Kensei.
And of course, I find the Black Prior immediately.
Oh no, I'm getting spanked by this Highlander.
Yeah, the Black Prior is giving me similar vibes right
Oh my god. Okay, alright. But bad start, but we're gonna do better.
It's like the game likes to punish me when I log on.
They changed the trailing. Yeah, I saw that too. I saw the trailer. It looks good. It looks interesting. I'm willing to give it a shot. It looks interesting enough for me to give a shot, and that's always good. He's gonna back up. All right, we killed that Kensei. Yeah! Shinobi, you want to stop hitting me, baby? You know what, Shinobi? You play with him. I'm gonna let you play with him. I'm tired of you always hitting me, Shinobi. I'm gonna go to A. And the prom's tomorrow. You're right, Hannah, it is. What we do if Ubisoft asks you personally if you can continue the story of For Honor. I'd be very happy to do it, but I do not think Ubisoft likes me. Don't do it, Pryor. Don't do it, Pryor.
Not without prior notice.
How do you like the speed buffs? They're pretty good. They're pretty good. I did get to try them out a little bit. They're pretty good. You don't notice the difference too much, but it's there. It's there.
You lost Zone A.
No! Minion, no!
You captured Zone A.
Hold on. No! No. Yeah, boy! No. I hit the heavy attack button. Oh!
You lost Zone A.
Have you tried Raider yet? No, I have not. I guess I could do Raider next. Because I do need to try that new move. I don't know how to feel about it yet. You heal up. I'm going to head over to A.
Thank you.
Because Jurin is fighting Shinobi, and that's not a good matchup. Get out of my zone. I'm hoping the devs will consider making new unique armor sets and not just reskins. That'd be nice. But honestly, not all the reskins always look bad. Like the new weapon skins that they added for the Glory season actually look pretty good.
The enemy rally.
Go Helen since I'm going... Yeah, I'll go Helen. That's fine.
Lost Zone C. You captured Zone C.
I thought he would have wall splatted. Don't do it! He did it.
You lost Zone C.
That's one way. I'm playing Helldivers. How was your day, Raven? Busy. Very busy. I feel like I should have guard broken him there. I mean, if he'd been a Warden trying to charge up a dodge bash, I would have gotten him.
Enemy team is breaking.
Assistance is requested! Damn it.
The enemy rally.
Raven, will you and Lark be hell diving the bugs in the next update? Yeah, for sure. We'll hell dive in the next update. That's next week, if I recall.
Yep. Next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday? Yeah, we can do that. That can be a, well, I've got to teach Bible study that night. But if we get back with enough time, we can do it as a short stream.
Yep. Ugh.
Why didn't I do heavy?
Damn it. They need to stop throwing bot 3 Black Priders at me. I'm getting sick of them.
Jurin? Jurin?
Your team is breaking.
Jurin? That was not a nice thing to do, Jurin.
Come on.
Enemy team is breaking.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ah, I was so scared. We gotta liberate the planet to the bug boys. Yep. Uh-oh, did my screen freeze again? My screen froze again. Hold on. Fixing. My screen does that. Okay, I think I fixed it. Yay. It's fixed. Alright. How you holding up, Lark?
I'm doing okay.
You're doing okay.
I just think I hate fighting black products now.
I'm surprised we haven't seen a bot news show yet. They seem to be very popular. Oh, God!
Bullshit!
Let's get him. Yeah, boy. So how do I get the gear and the other cool Assassin's Creed stuff? Play the game, and you get it from scavenging the battlefield. All right, got to do Raider next so that we can test out Raider's changes. For my first time playing Shaolin in a while, that feels pretty good. And I got my Versatile Slayer done. All right. I wonder if we can do Assassin's Templari against AI.
I believe you can.
Let me check. Yep, we're good. Let's do it. Want to try it?
Yeah,
Okay, so Lark, it pretty much works the same way as Dominion, only you got 2 bosses to kill.
I remember.
Okay, you know how it works. All right,
I
go.
was there for the first one. Let's see if we're fighting with Ezio or Chazade.
We'll have to find out. All right, let's try out Raider's new stuff. I'm doing a Legion of the Damned Centurion. Okay. Oh, let me check something too while I'm thinking about it. Okay, cool. Fix it. All right, we're good. Let's rock. Rock and roll. All right. I'm going to start by going to B, getting that turned around for us. We got a shaman. They've got 2 Aphira.
A shaman and Griffin.
Got the Griffin. Good. All right, first thing I'm going to do, find out who we're up against.
I think we're going to be fighting Ezio.
I don't even see the boss.
I think it's after.
Oh, there's the boss. Yeah, we're fighting Ezio.
I didn't want it to be like this, man.
It's even Assassin's Creed 2 Ezio, my favorite. Dang it, I died. But I did some damage to him. My wife forced me to get the Chiba Inu effect. She loves him. Well, I'm sorry she forced you to get it. I don't have a lot of interest.
Shadows appeared.
Go up and defend him if you can. I'm going to finish off Ezio.
They are swarming him. Oh, shoot.
Do what you can, brother. Remember, Cesare will help you.
But what can I do against such reckless shamans?
Ow.
Dang bleed damage.
Got him. Right, I'm coming, bro. Hang in there.
I'm already dead. I just revived.
Oh. I'm sorry. Well, I'm going to go up and defend Cesare.
So will I.
Come on up, Shaman. Come on up. No.
Alright, if we're gonna make Ezio appear again, we're gonna have to pop in over there.
Go ahead and, we need to clear B, too. Oh, wait, we already did. Never mind. Heal up a little bit. Dang it. Anyway. His name is Gaius. Oh, you're talking about your Centurion. Well, if y'all have anything to chat with us about, feel free. By the way, Lark, what time did you say your thing was tomorrow?
It's like right after school.
Right after school, okay. Alright, Ezio just reappeared. I'm gonna go down and get him.
I'm gonna try and keep Cesare alive as long as I can. Cesare's not gonna last much longer. How's Ezio?
We've almost killed him. If Hatun can finish him off, we got it. Got him.
Ooh, baby.
Alright, I'm being picked up right now. I'm gonna heal. You got company.
Oh no, they got him.
It's alright. We've still got a commanding lead. If we turn B around and keep kicking their butts, I think we got this. I'll need to play this against people when I'm doing an X stream. Raymond, can you give me your thoughts and rant on Animal Farm remake? They shouldn't be making it, in my opinion.
If you're not gonna keep it true to the original, why make it?
If we kill Ezio again, we've secured the win. Don't you hate when your Turkish Angora cat named Galileo gets killed by Turks and the Turks set your leather storage tent that you had to store your milk, eggs, and wool on the fire? I hate when that happens. Dude, story of my life, man.
Yeah, we can all relate to that, right?
Yeah, that one's real. That one feels very real. I'm gonna go back up Cesare. He's getting dogpiled.
I swear, revenge only activates for me as soon as I'm stun locked.
Revenge is a silly myth, man.
I believe you.
Sounds like Ezio went down.
It's open season, boys.
All right, Ezio. Raiders changes do feel pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, they do feel pretty good. There you go. Yeah. Because I've heard a lot of people saying that they compare the world of 1984 to today with Trump's presidency. Because of course they do. I mean, it's a Seth Rogen production, as I recall, or is it Andy Serkis? I can't remember which.
Seth Rogen's playing a Napoleon, which again, terrible casting, but it's Andy Serkis is directing.
All right. Want to do it again?
For shizzle.
Let's do it here. Let's rock. I don't see the point of an Animal Farm remake. Me neither. It is what I don't understand is Animal Farm was meant to be a very dark, gritty, and uncomfortable piece. Why are you making it for kids? How do you even do that? How do you get into that headspace?
You don't want to know.
We just don't go there. Let's see. Let's go, my boy Sohei.
So hey.
Andy Serkis made to play Gollum. Yep, that's Andy Serkis. I mean, Archaon gets stuff done.
I mean, yes, technically, but only because the writers made everything work for him. Grimgor should have won.
What was that? Grimgor should have won?
No, literally, you don't understand this bullshit. Before the end times, there was this thing called Storm of Chaos, where they were like, "Oh, hey, we're gonna take your games and we're actually gonna I'll actually influence the narrative." But Chaos was getting beat so hard they couldn't even get through. Through Kislev. So they just kept on twisting the numbers to make Chaos win. And finally, like, okay, look, it's Grimgor versus Archaon. You're gonna vote for Archaon to win, right? Everyone voted Grimgor.
Lark, we've got 2 warmongers.
You know what? I'm fine with that.
Yeah, you could get a lot worse.
And hey, they finally, and I do mean finally, don't have black drum. But again, they had that little bit and had it last time. But hey, I'm just.
Don't do it, Conk! Don't do it! He did it. Is Archon 40k or fantasy? Fantasy. Could Horus win if he got Lion and Russ on his side? Yes. If he got Lion and Russ on his side, because I think he'd win because he'd have 2 very powerful Primarchs on his side. But he will never get Lion on his side. I can't speak for Russ. I don't know what they're going to do with Russ when he comes back. But they will never get Lion on his side. Lion too damn loyal.
I better go defend Cesare.
Go defend him. I'm going to go attack Ezio. Or I would have attacked Ezio until... Alright. Oh, the Warmongers are actually doing decently against him. Here, let's weaken him. Very nice. Alright, alright. The Warmongers had him. I'm for that. How you holding up?
Cesare's okay. I think it can. I think
You're about to get to,
Yeah, come back me up. Now.
Hold on, I need to heal first. Don't worry, I got all my souls. I'll be a nuisance. And I am the dragon.
Dang it, I'm down.
Okay, Cesare's on his own, but I'm coming to back him up. Hang in there, buddy. Alright, he's down. Right, Cesare's okay.
Alright. You go focus on...
The Warmongers are dealing with Ezio. I might let them deal with him. I'm going to turn B around. Do you need help?
It wouldn't go amiss.
I'm coming. I'm coming, bro. I'm coming, bro. Alright, I need to heal. I need to heal.
I will defend this Italian with my last dying breath.
That sounds like a Sabaton song.
Yes.
Who would win one chapter of any Space Marine you pick or the entire army of Super Earth? Okay, so I'm going to pick the Dark Angels. Helldivers ain't got a prayer. You've got all 4 on you!
Yeah, and I just died.
Cesare's dead, man.
Focus on killing Ezio. Hold them there as long as you can so we can gank on Ezio.
No! I was knocked down before I could pop revenge.
Happens to me a lot.
Hey, Raven, it could be worse. It could be 4 gladiators. That is true. Super Earth solos? Nah, fam. Nah, Super
They
Earth.
wish.
They wish they could take the entire bloody chapter of the Dark Angels. That's a pipe dream, my friend. Hang in there, Cesare.
Because there's one thing they sorely lack. Naval superiority.
Oh, Cesare got it. You know what? You guys go fight Ezio. I'm gonna...
Ezio's dead. We gotta retake beat. I'm gonna get him to pop up again.
Then I'm gonna stay here with Cesare.
Yep, you do that.
Oh, first. I'm gonna pop me my souls. What's up, Warden?
Enemy team is breaking.
Thank goodness you hit me when you did. I was about to waste all my souls. You're all here! It's a party! Y'all came for little old me?
Do not interrupt me hugging Ezio. Warmonger, would you not?
No!
I could have got my health back, but Warmonger's back.
You underestimate the sheer size of Seif. I'm going to quote Narnia, numbers do not win a battle. I mean, yeah, you've got a large Seif army for sure, but then you've got the Dark Angels who historically have destroyed planets easily.
Yeah. The other issue you have here is there is no way the Seif Navy could counteract the Imperium's Navy.
Like, let me put it this way for just a second. Let me put it this way. When Seif developed the Star of Peace, which was basically their version of a Death Star, it was a big deal. It was an incredibly big deal. The Dark Angels had Exterminatus and several other very powerful weapons of old technology way longer. And Exterminatus is unquestionably on the same level of a Death Star. Also, you have to consider how easily SE can bombard a target, so can the Dark Angels.
Yeah, but the problem is the SC can only do that if they have space superiority. If they don't have space superiority, which they wouldn't, the Helldivers lose like their main asset.
Then there's also the reality that you're only thinking about the land battle. What about the naval battle? Can the Helldivers ship hold their own against the Astra Militarum in the Navy?
That's what I'm saying.
Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen, Chief. It just ain't it, brother. Let's go, who else should I go? Lark, you got any other recommendations?
Bring out... Since we're probably going to be fighting Ezio, bring out the Swiss Guard.
The Swiss Guard.
Lawbringer.
I'll bring out the Raven Knight. Who's prettier, who's pettier, Mortarion or Perturabo? Oh, definitely Perturabo.
Definitely.
The Raven Wing will obliterate the front line. You're damn right. Most Astartes chapters have Exterminatus level weaponry in their armory. The only reason they don't utilize them is due to the procedure and the view that it should only be used as a desperate last resort. Yeah, literally. Plus, there's also the fact that if you look at the battles of Super Earth, they're constantly losing planets and retaking them all the time. Dark Angels, you're assuming they're going to leave survivors. Hell, most Astartes' basic weaponry can punch tanks into oblivion. Yeah, like... For that matter, there aren't many weapons the Seath military use that could punch through Astartes' armor. I mean, yeah, some of them could. The Quasar Cannon probably could do some damage. The recoilless rifle could probably do some damage. The spears could probably do some damage. I'm not saying they don't have any, but most of their primaries wouldn't make a dent. You got to remember, most Astartes' armor is designed to withstand tank rounds. Like... I'm sorry, man. It ain't a prayer. Most Astartes chapters would waste them in the few that couldn't beat them, and that's a very short list. I think the only Space Marine chapter that the Seath might be able to beat is the Lamenters, and that's just because they are so damn unlucky.
Okay, we gotta be careful. Cesare pop first, because that Nobushi is a bitch.
No, Ezio's here, and we're defending Ezio.
That's my point.
Oh.
We haven't gotten Cesare to spawn.
Okay, well, keep him busy. Once Cesare spawns, we'll be ready to take him. Hold on, I might be able to drop kill. Hop! Good kill. You stay here and play guard dog.
Got it.
We're about to take back B, so I don't need to worry about it. I'm heading straight to A. Cesare, come out to play. Anyway. Man, Cesare don't want to show up. Here you are! Ha ha! We're working on him.
Where's the heal zone?
Cesare's down.
Ezio's on his own.
All four of them are on Ezio. Poor guy.
Well, Cesare's back.
Oh, I'm a-coming for him.
But Ezio's not long for this world.
He's gone. Play guard dog still.
I can't. He's not there.
No, I died. Fiora, come come out to play. Raven, do you want to know what the hero skin is? That would be probably cool. Logar, the hero skin, might be cool. Logar, the hero? Who's Logar? Hold on, Ezio. I'm coming, brother. Hold on, Ezio. All right, we're good. We're good. Cesare's almost down again. We're going to turn B around. We got Cesare down. If we get B back, they'll be breaking. How you holding up?
Enemy team is breaking.
I do not like this Nobushi. Gosh dang it.
Hey, Raven, how you doing? What's up, Goldie Fox? You having a good one? We're having a good time here. We win. Let's go! Yeah. Hey, Raven, I'm making a Dark Angel Successor chapter. Which name do you think sounds better? The Obsidian Gargoyles or the Obsidian Angels? Angels. Obsidian Angels. I mean, they're the Dark Angels. There's got to be an angel motif. Doom Guy might be okay in 40k. He would like playing in the Warp. Yeah, Doom Guy might be fine. But, yeah. Also, patch 13 for Space Marine 2 is giving us more rewards for Siege mode, but that's all Saber released. My biggest problem with Space Marine 2 is just the time it takes for new updates. And don't get me wrong, I understand. I get it, you know. I understand why. But at the same time, it's like, I want more. This may be our last one, Lark.
Got it.
This may be our last one, because we've been going for a little while. We're actually going longer than I expected us to. That's okay. Alright, I've gone someone from every faction now. And before you ask, no, I don't have any of the new hero skins, because I didn't want any of the new hero skins. Okay, I gotta play as a samurai, but I don't feel like playing as a samurai right now. You know what? You and me, let's double up on Jurin.
Alright.
Waiting for an Alexios Ocelot skin? I don't see Alexios being Ocelot. Alexios should be Centurion or Gladiator. Alright, here we go. Last match of the night. Here we rock and roll. We're defending Cesare again?
Yeah, I prefer defending Ezio too.
I get so tired of defending Cesare. He's such a petulant child. What's the Jurin's halberd called in Chinese? Fang Tuang Hua Zhi. Kick the teeth right out of his mouth. Good kill, brother.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go heal. Fang Tuang Hua Zhi. The Fang Tuang Hua Zhi.
Let's go say howdy to Ezio.
I'm surrounded. But I am the lion.
Yeah, Ezio got me. Treasury has spawned.
I will not go down. Get on your face! Yeah! I can't believe I survived that long. Bro, I'm a beast! Let's go. I love Jurin, man. He's so fun. Was Cesare real? Yes, Cesare was a real person.
Yep, the whole Borgia family was.
The whole Borgia family was real, actually, yeah. Cesare, Rodrigo, Lucrezia. They were all real. In fact, Rodrigo was considered the worst pope in history.
He's certainly up there, if not. Okay.
Got this, Jurin. Cesare's doing good, man. His health is pretty solid. How you holding up?
I have like one sliver of health left, but I'm keeping Ezio on his toes.
I'm going to heal up and then I'll come back you up.
Oh, he got me, but he's got like a sliver of health left.
No, hold on.
Enemy team is breaking.
Were they just as bad as Evicted in AC, or is that exaggerated? Rodrigo was worse in real life than he is in Assassin's Creed, I would say. In Assassin's Creed, a lot of what he did, he argued was for the greater good or for the right reasons. In reality, he was a scum-sucking, perverted freak. As for Cesare, he was a warmongering nightmare. Lucrezia, I don't know nearly as much about Lucrezia.
She got fricked up because, well, Daddy treated her like a mistress.
Can a samurai willingly become a ronin? That is a great question. Yes and no. Let me explain why. A samurai, by their birth, is born to service. A samurai it's not just an occupation. It's not a job that you can just say, okay, you know what, I had my fun, I'm going to clock out, I'm not doing this anymore. You can't do that. You're born into it. Now, what you could do as a samurai is you may change your loyalties. You may change your loyalty from one master to another. That's happened before. But straight up just saying, you know what, I don't want to serve anyone, I want to become a ronin, that didn't normally happen, because if you became a ronin, you were still technically samurai, but you had no access to land or title. Here's what I mean by that. A samurai is like a knight. Everything he has is given to him by the daimyo. If he becomes a ronin and no longer serves that daimyo, he no longer has access to his land. He no longer has access to his peasants. He no longer has access to all the money that comes from his land. So if he becomes a ronin, he's lost all that. He's still technically samurai. He can still carry his weapons, you know. He's still from a samurai family. But he no longer has access to any of the benefits. So very few samurai would say, yeah, I'm done with you. I'm standing up to you. I'm giving it all up. Very few would do that, because if they did, it's like, okay, you lose all your property and rights. That's why so many samurai would prefer death, honorable death, over becoming a ronin. Because not only was it dishonorable, it's basically now you have to live as a beggar or a mercenary. Ronin were not looked well upon. Raven, do all the heroes have weapons that you can get? Some of them. Like, okay, I actually own a few of the heroes' weapons. Like, you can get a longsword, you can get a flail, halberd, all these you can get. I'm trying to think which one you cannot feasibly get in real life.
Shaolin's is really hard to come by.
Shaolin. Almost all these you could very easily get. Okay, Hitakiri's. That's not a real, Hitakiri's axe is not a real Masakari. That is not a real Masakari axe. So you would not be able to get an axe like that. So there is that. The Medjai's weapon is not a real weapon either. That is not realistic. So there is that. And then Pirates never-ending ammo flintlock. Yeah, that doesn't exist. So those are 3 weapons from here that you could not find in real life. So there you go. Those are the 3. I meant in game. Oh, you mean like in game? There are weapons you can't like. No, you can get all of them. I think. Could samurai who retired from service due to age, illness, injury, etc., still retain their honor and respectful position? Again, you're looking at samurai like it's a job. Samurai was not a job. It's a social class. You are born and you die a samurai. If you are a samurai that has gotten so old you can't fight anymore, you're good, man. Like, you're probably the head of your family at this point. And if you're the head of a samurai family, you're sitting pretty. You still have all your rights and privileges. You still get taken care of by the peasants. You still get to have your own estate. You still get all the nice stuff. You just don't fight anymore. Because samurai is not just a fighter. A samurai isn't just a warrior. They are heads of state. They are bureaucrats. They're artisans. There's a lot of things samurai do besides just fight. So you there are women samurai who never raise a weapon in their life, you know, but they're still samurai because a samurai isn't just a warrior. So, but because samurai isn't a job, samurai is a social class. Like for the event, this Assassin's Creed. Every hero will be able to get some kind of weapon from the Assassin's Creed event, except for the DLC ones. So Warden, Peacekeeper, Lawbringer, Conqueror, Raider, Berserker, Valkyrie, Warlord, Kensei, Orochi, Nobushi, and Shugoki are the only ones who have Assassin's Creed specific weapons. Wait, no, I take that back. Centurion and Gladiator do. Shaman and Highlander do. Shinobi and Aramusha do. The rest don't. At least as far as I know. I think maybe the Wulin. I don't remember. It's like the knight, but with no real social mobility. Believe it or not, the samurai used to have social mobility way back in the day. So, a little bit of history lesson. Initially, before the Edo period, a samurai could rise or fall in position. You could have a fisherman who rose up to be samurai, and you could have a samurai who dropped down to be a farmer. It was very easy to do. You could change your social position. But by the time of the Edo period, that stopped. Because what happened was Toyotomi Hideyoshi, who was the imperial regent, he was the regent of Japan. He put in place a block on movement and social classes, largely because he was making sure that the samurai stayed samurai, peasants stayed peasants. They stayed where they were supposed to be. It kept things more organized. So by the Edo period, yes, samurai were socially locked. You were born a samurai, you died a samurai. You were born a peasant, you died a peasant, that kind of thing. A knight was not something you were born as. You could be born to a knight, but not become a knight. Knights were knighted for either by going through the training, by acting as a serf or page to an existing knight, or because you performed with such valor and distinction that a lord named you a knight. But you weren't born a knight. Samurai, you're born into a samurai family. For some reason, I'm also getting stuff for other heroes I'm not playing as. Yes, because what they're doing right now is you're scavenging the battlefield for everybody. Everybody is getting stuff right now. So, for example, I'll give you an example. Jurin was not out the last time this was going on. So if you're playing the game as someone else, Jurin might get one of the outfits or something like that. Raven, were a lot of samurai descendants killed in World War II? Yes, a lot were. I feel like, though, Hideyoshi had some useful policies. He definitely my least favorite of the three great unifiers. Hideyoshi had a lot of good policies. He was just a very bad leader. What I mean by that is he had good social policies. He was very good at setting up social ideals that he wanted to see to fix Japan. Because what had been going on is during the Sengoku period, Japan was so wrapped up in endless wars and endless civil strife that Japan was just suffering. He wanted to end it. He wanted to bring peace. The problem was he wanted to go beyond Japan. He wanted to build a utopia, so he decided he wanted to invade China. To get to China, he decided to go through Korea. It was stupid. Everyone knew it was a stupid idea, but he was the regent. They had to do what he said. It was not a good look for him. He was a very poor military leader, but he was a good diplomat. I wish they gave Medjay a Kopesh. Yeah, that'd be nice. Are there any samurai families left, Raven? Yes.
Yeah, they're still around.
Yeah, they're still around. They still exist. It just doesn't carry the weight that it used to, because the samurai class has been abolished. It's been abolished since 1877. There's no more meaning to being a samurai. Like, you could meet a Japanese person and they say, oh, I'm descended from this samurai family. That's cool. That's really cool. But it doesn't have any weight. It's not like they're going to walk into a restaurant and say, hi, by the way, I'm a descendant of the samurai family. Oh, you get a special seat in the house. No, it doesn't work that way. It's just something cool. You can, like, for example, Lark and I can look back and see some really cool people we're related to. We're related to the Knights Hospitaller. We've got Knight blood in our veins, which is really cool. We don't get any special treatment for it, you know? Tokugawas are still exist. I believe the family head is an author now. I would need to look into that, but I'm not going to say you're wrong there. Admiral Yi. Yes, Admiral Yi Shun-sen was famous for resisting the Japanese in that war. Very true. Very true. But yeah, it was not a good look for old Tokugawa. Fixing some of this. Hey. Well, I'm still disappointed that we didn't get the color scheme I wanted for Warden, but I'll keep playing ranked, and eventually I will get it. Eventually I will get it. It's going to take time. There we go. All right, well, we're probably going to call it there. But since we have so many people on Twitch now, normally I don't have this many people on Twitch, but since we do, what we're going to do is we're going to raid someone. I'm going to raid someone on Twitch. We have 88 viewers on Twitch. That is crazy. I've never had that many. No new subs, though. Oh, but it's fine. It's fine. All right, we're going to find someone to raid. Let's see. Let's raid someone. Let's see who's on right now. Let's see who's on that we can raid. So for all you people hanging out with me, let's find someone playing for honor. Let's find someone playing for honor who doesn't have a lot of views. Let's make someone very happy. Okay, this person, Musketeer. Okay, we'll do that because they only have 9 viewers right now. Let's do that. All right, we're gonna raid Musketeer. We're gonna make this guy happy. All right, so let's start the raid. Let's lock in, y'all. All right. Yeah, we got 50 viewers. Yeah, 62 viewers. We're gonna blow this dude's mind. It's gonna be so awesome. All right, here we go. And go for it. Rating. Let's see how he reacts.
Welcome to the Butterfat family. 2, Raven Knight? Like Raven Knight?
That Raven Knight, yeah.
Come on. Are you all serious? Please tell me this is a joke. Please tell me this is a different Raven Knight that's on YouTube. Please tell me this is a different Raven Knight. Also, thank you for the follow, my gosh, that is so cool. The lore man himself. Dude, what's up, bro? Welcome in. Hello, Raiders. My name is Musketeer BT. You may call me Moose. I am a Pop-Tart PNG YouTuber, slowly working towards making my
Very proud of him. Okay. Anyway, that's all of my Twitch people gone. For those of you still on YouTube, thank you guys for sticking with me so long.
friend of mine.
I had a good time. I had a good time tonight. But we're going to go ahead and wrap it up there. Thank you all so much for joining me. We will stream again tomorrow because we want to get those Twitch drops. Am I right, guys? Anyway, thank you so much. I will see you in my next video. Take care, guys.